to Axburn with the next 3.
Hello and welcome to the Midwest R6 League. My name is Matt Fed. I'm here joined by my fellow caster Lex Rowe, and we are here for the beginning of playoffs in the round of 16. Today's game is going to be BGSU versus UIC, and I think we're in for a good one today. BGSU did play in Division 1 this season with the record of 2-5, going up against UIC with the record of 4-3. Two evenly matched teams. I think we're in for a good one today.
Yeah, it seems like UIC is going to be favored in this match based on their record, but anything can happen. One missed round can lead to the other team's win.
Absolutely. I think that both these teams pretty even in skill level. I think that we can see really either team going either way, depending on which team can outperform. Maybe one team has a player that just has a good day. I really think that either way, both these teams have a really good chance to win today.
Yeah, very much so. UIC 4-3, BGSU 2-5. Hoping for a close game, but we'll see when the match starts.
Absolutely. Now let's take a look into our playoff bracket here. Multiple teams playing as we speak right now. Everyone getting the lobby set up. Two top dogs in this tournament. Definitely going to be Illinois and Wisconsin Whitewater. Illinois obviously hasn't won a game in their existence in Midwest, and Wisconsin Whitewater, I think their only two losses are to Illinois. So those are the two teams that these teams are competing to go against. The winner of this game, BGSU versus UIC, they would play with Whitewater in the Final Four. And if they do win this game, they'd go up either against the winner of Western Michigan or Marquette in the next round of the playoffs.
Now taking a look at our Team 1 roster, we see a fairly even spread. Coffee is the MVP on this roster. Other than that, the team looks fairly spread, very even.
Yeah, I think that BGSU is definitely going to have to rely on their MVP today, being Coffee, with that 1.05 KD and the 100 SPR. Going 116 and 98, that's obviously pretty good, going pretty much 20 plus for their team this season. They're definitely going to have to rely on his performance tonight to see if they can take the win.
Definitely. The stats looking pretty good on Coffee. Moving on to UIC's roster.
Yeah, so looking at this roster, they definitely have very even. As you can see, 4 of their 5 players are in positive KDs, as well as Taco even being pretty close to that 1.0. Lot of firepower on this team. Pretty much anyone can make a play here.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Moving on to UIC's team MVP, luck shot. 155 and 123 is decent, pretty good. His KD is looking really good. It's also fairly high KD. His
yeah,
SPR is also very high up there.
yeah, 1.26 pretty good for him. I think UIC is definitely gonna try to take. Hopefully, Luckshot can take that team to a win tonight. So now, if we look at our map veto, we have the maps all set up for tonight. First map, theme park. Second map, skyscraper. And our decider is going to be on Clubhouse if we get to it. Very, very interesting map pool. Not a lot that are maps that we usually don't see in like comp, um, comp best of threes. Theme park and skyscraper, very few plays. I believe Theme Park has only been played twice during the regular season, so we're gonna get to see some new maps tonight, which should be exciting.
Definitely. Theme park and skyscraper, unorthodox maps, but I'm excited to see what goes down on both of them.
Absolutely, some different gameplay that we don't usually get to see on compared to like the regular maps, Oregon and Chalet.
Definitely.
So, as we wait for our game to lobby to fill up and everyone to get ready, any predictions for tonight? Do you think that one team might win, other team might win? What do you think?
Um, Obviously predicting UIC to win based on their record. Also very even spread of KDs across the board for that team. But anything can happen.
Yeah,
So
I think it's really going to come down to for BGSU, can Coffee carry them? Just because they're going up against so much firepower from that UIC team. Uh, I think that BGSU, if they really want to pull it out tonight, they have to get some good performances out of their other players, and they can't really rely on their one MVP. In terms of UIC, I think really team play comes down to it. I think if they can all perform individually and work it together as a good team, that this should be a good game for them.
definitely. I mean, at the end of the day, it really comes down to who wants it more and who's gunning today. So
Yeah, with these two teams, you kind of have to think like which player's gonna be really on his game tonight, which player's gonna be hitting his shots, and then maybe if one of their players isn't doing well, that might cost them the whole series. So it's gonna be interesting to find out. Lobby should be almost getting ready to go, so any minute now we should be hopping into this game.
what are your predictions for tonight?
I'm not sure. So I've played UIC before, and from what I remember, it was a while ago, but they were pretty good team. I've also played BGSU. However, I haven't played with against them with their new roster, so I really think I'm gonna have to say UIC just because of the amount of firepower they have. But I do think BGSU has a very good chance of pulling this out tonight. So, getting into operator bands, we are into our first map of Theme Park. Sweet 16, BGSU versus UIC. BGSU starting on the attack, UIC on the defense. Let's see where these op bands go and how it's going to really decide the game tonight.
Knock. Taking away set of nades.
Yeah, I think that was kind of like a base ban purely because of the ability for Noct to take map control on this map. Very spread out map. BGSU gonna go with the Dokkaebi. So two pretty default bans in my opinion. I think that these were pretty expected. Jackal is up, which I think could be interesting. Because limit the roam game here. Thatcher obviously up, pretty default ranked man.
Mirror also default as well.
Yeah, Mir's pretty good on those upstairs sites, especially like initiation, trying to hold cash. So yeah, I mean, pretty default ban so far. See what UIC goes with here. Yeah, and then Valk obviously. So overall, pretty default ban. It's going to be interesting to see what type of gameplay both these teams are looking to go for. Whether it be more faster, kind of just rush in, take map control as quickly as possible, or if they want to go from like a more slow approach, drone everything out, clear all the roamers. So
I think the best bet would to be obviously get map control on a map like this, which is very important, and also getting those walls open as efficient as possible.
yeah, I think that's kind of the route that BGSU is going to take here with the two hard breachers and Thermite and Ace, along with the Thatcher. So I think, yeah, you're right there. They're gonna just try to, let's see if they which wall they try to take and how they're gonna execute it.
Alibi with the Kratos is very interesting, running that over the Bailiff.
Yeah, I mean, using that pistol's good for like the holes above each breach so you can impact trick. But yeah, I mean the Bailiff's good too for that. So I think it really comes down to like a preference thing. So it looks like UIC here is gonna try to hold office. Is that yes? They're gonna try to hold that hold cash with the heavy upstairs presence here. Something you kind of see a lot of on this site, especially, even though it's one of the more anchor friendly sites. It is really important to have that vertical map control.
Yeah, without that vertical map control, the team can easily take vert and just pick off anybody in sight, which is one of the downfalls of this site. But as long as they hold the vert, they're chilling.
Yeah, so I think here that really the best plan is you got to clear this alibi out, and Luckshot's actually being pretty aggressive on that cash balcony here. And he's going to get the entry pick onto Butters, so that's big for the defense, you know. Take the man advantage. Coffee looks like here's going to try to be taking Gong control. Ace going to be droning out control. Don't know if he sees the guy initiation yet. He will now, though. So UIC choosing to continue this vertical pressure, even with the man advantage. Let's see how BGSU is going to adapt here with the loss of their Ying. So that's the execute there, kind of losing a lot to it. Gonna be trying to open this maintenance wall here.
First smoke canister goes down. Alibi falling back into sight, holding the dragon door. Wall does get opened.
Yeah. So the one thing I see here that I'm getting a little worried about for BGSU is there's 3 guys in maintenance, but as I say that, the Thatcher's gonna take the guy out on yellow stairs to even it up. It's going to be a 4v4, about a minute and 10 left in this round. Smoke's going to be playing close on the maintenance breach with shotgun with ADSs. So in a power position here, BGSU is going to have to try to figure out how to clear out the smoke.
Flashes his teammate, unfortunate. Smoke shield does go down, so that eliminates that pressure on that door a little bit.
So Thatcher playing here, bottom yellow. Got the Thermite and Ash playing in maintenance, still just trying to drone out, see where these anchors are, seeing where they can execute. Another smoke canister is going to go down. Mute and Smoke both taking a little chip damage from here. It looks like Thatcher is pushing split. Let's see. Yeah, and the Mute kind of waiting for that, swings him, downs the Thatcher. Ash does refrag onto the Smoke, though, 3v3. Vanderoo's going to take Luckshot down. Taco takes Shaggy. Just a flurry of trades here. 2v1 for UIC with Coffee. Oh, and he takes out the Jaeger in a 1v1. It's going to push the split. Got to go for kill here. Oh, but Taco clutches the round for UIC. BGSU
Wow.
almost came back there and won it, but UIC just held on to take round one.
They are calling for a rehost.
Moss problems. So that, I mean, what a round to start off the playoffs, am I right? Like,
Yeah.
just a flurry of trades within the last 20 seconds, all coming down to a 1v1 taco versus coffee on the split hallway. Smoke just barely inching out the gunfight and giving the first round to UIC.
That round, I mean, for me, it seems like this is going to be a very close series based off that round. But, I mean, just waiting to see what happens.
Absolutely. I think that BGSU did, even though they lost their Ying within 20 seconds on that cash balcony runout, I think they did a very good job of splitting their push up, not making it super one dimensional, and just overall just hitting their fights or winning their fights, hitting their shots. Like that shot on the top throw or top dragon was a great shot. The thermite just couldn't finish it off on the smoke in split.
I was convinced that Jaeger was going to get that pick onto Thermite, but Thermite
Yeah,
was hitting.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was pretty much done, and he at least gave them a chance to try to win the round.
Something, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really like to see the Thatcher kind of solo push split right there with nobody to back him up for his refrag, but
Yeah, I think that the issue with that there is they lost their Ying. I'm assuming he had hard breach charges to try to open that hatch, and I think that was their plan to open that maintenance wall, get the hatch open, and then split push, split and maintenance breach. I think because they lost that Ying so early on, though, that Mute was just allowed to do whatever he wanted and split there, which is why he was able to swing with the shotgun. I do agree with you, though. I don't know if Thatcher just solo pushing that was the correct move. Maybe they could have tried to gotten another wall open, but I think they just kind of stalled out to the point where they had to do they just had a run in maintenance, and that Thatcher kind of had no choice but to try to swing the Mute.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of difficult when you lose a crucial op like Ying, obviously with the hard breaches, like you said, to open that hatch, and also with the flashes to kind of clear out anybody, make a move around a little bit to try to open up for a frag.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I think they had the right idea there. They just have to be wary of where the defenders were. I don't think they had any idea where that alibi was in cash room, so just do better intel work top floor. But I mean, enough for that round though. I think that moving forward, um, I odds are UIC is gonna be defending one of those upstairs sites, whether it be bunk, daycare, or initiation room. So, what do you think they have to do here to try to get a round back, make it even at 1-1?
I think it comes down to better drone work. Because if that guy in cash gets droned, he has to rotate off or pick a fight with somebody. Um, but I mean, as long as their drone works down, they take map control. It's a easy round for them.
Yeah, I think depending on what they decide to do here, um, I think that obviously taking cash control. I think if they want a more direct site, take cash control. It actually, and I take that back. The game is getting back up, maybe, but it does look like that they will be going drug lab.
Drug Lab, very interesting site. Again, you have to play that for control, because if they take control of Cafe, it's very crucial for that for control to be held.
And just a word from our sponsors here. Just make sure it's Midwest R6 playoff time, and just get all your friends, tune in to twitch.tv/MidwestR6. Get hyped for the playoffs. We got way more playoff games to be coming in these following weeks, so hopefully that just ton of gameplay for everyone.
Very excited to see the rest of the playoffs play out.
You have any predictions on who you think can go all the way?
Um, Kind of biased here. I'm a friend of someone on Whitewater, so I
There
think
you
they
go.
might take it.
There you go. See, now I have to, as being a part of Illinois, I have to say Illinois is going to win. So,
A little
I,
rivalry going on.
yeah, I mean, those two teams, odds are, unless you see any crazy upsets, those teams will probably be the ones fighting it out in the championship game as they were last season.
Yeah, two very dominant rosters.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said before, Illinois hasn't won or hasn't lost a single game in this entire league, and Whitewater's only losses to Illinois, so it's going to be exciting to see them hopefully go up against each other again, or if not, see whichever underdog story we can get here.
Hopefully, Whitewater's been doing some VOD reviews on Illinois, but
Yeah, and who knows, I might have to play that game. So we're still waiting for the lobby to get back up. It looks like BGSU is struggling here, having some technical difficulties. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. Hopefully, we can get things sorted out and we can get back going into this BGSU UIC matchup.
Increase your aim? Kovacs is one of the best aim trainers and a proud partner of Midwest R6. Upgrade your FPS skills with over 21,000 scenarios, map editors, and much more. Kovacs. Build your resume? Midwest is looking for volunteers in many different categories that fit your desire. Want to do digital marketing? We got you. Interested in statistics, moderation, production, or social media? This is the place for you. Build your career and resume with Midwest R6. All members will be looking for league sponsorships. Want to be a part of many college students' next journey? Midwest R6 focuses to give college students and beyond an opportunity to get real-world experience in their desired career field or a hobby they enjoy. Midwest R6 aims to work with businesses that believe what people do matters. Want to be a part of the journey? Send us an email at midwestr6league@gmail.com to get started. Increase your aim? Kovacs is one of the best aim trainers and a proud partner of Midwest R6. Upgrade your FPS skills with over 21,000 scenarios, map editors, and much more. Kovacs.
welcome back from little sponsorship segment as we try to work out some technical issues. Um, Kind of want to talk about what are your opinions on the new operator Brava?
I think, in quite honesty, I think she's a bit underwhelming. Very, very situational. I think you can get pretty much the same use from her that you can with Twitch, and it might just be a personal thing, but I just like Twitch's DMR way better than Brava's gun. But I mean, it's good. I think she's good for like this, especially the Maestro games. It's just in the games that I play, I don't really see Maestro that all often, or at least when I do, it's on like specific maps or specific sites. So, unlike I think Ubisoft has made some pretty like overpowered defenders, and the last few attackers have just been pretty underwhelming for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in like a lower hidden skill elo. So I mean, I play her a lot because people like to play Capcan,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not really expecting a Brava in that elo. So like I can get a few Capcans hacked and they, get killed by them on the defense. But
Yes.
myself being a bit of a maestro player, playing the flex role,
Yeah.
um, it's kind of tough for me. But overall, don't really see her that often.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really. I think to make her more viable, I, I think she needs a little longer range. Like you gotta get your drone like right to the actual utility to actually steal it.
Yeah.
Maybe some more range, but I don't know how much like potential the op actually has, especially when you have like I said, ops like Twitch, who, like almost pretty much do the same thing. Because and at least in the games I play, whenever I steal stuff with Bravo, it just gets shot right away. Like if I steal a cat can, like you said, or if I steal a regular camo, it's just like get shot right away. So it's like I don't really see her that viable.
Yeah, to me, she just seems like a reskin Twitch, kind of like they ran out of ideas, but I mean,
What's new? Gotta play Stadium Bravo every day. That
yeah.
is the definition of reskin, but
I feel like the thing with like the maps like that, like Stadium Bravo and Nighthaven, they
mhm.
say it's like an even match of which map gets picked in ban phase, but I feel like it's a higher percentage that those maps get picked. I don't know, that's just
Yeah.
me.
I don't know. I actually kind of like the Nighthaven. I don't know
Yeah,
if that's just me or not, but
I
like
mean,
I got my cat can strats on there that no one knows yet, so I
I
guess
found
I'll
this
like it until people figure it out.
I found this window if you're defending basement, and if you go there like a little bit before mid round, you can prone under the window, and they don't drone it, and they'll hop in, and you can just knife them.
You just knife them, yeah.
Yeah, and then they become all chat warriors. But
Oh yeah. You know how many like names I get called by playing Capcan?
dude, I can only imagine.
But yeah, I mean, especially because like the last couple defenders have been so good, like Azami. Um, I don't know why I'm blanking on the other guy, but
Solus.
Solus. Yeah, I play Solus. I don't know why I didn't remember that, but those two are just like, in my opinion, like a little overpowered, especially like Azami. Like the Azami setups I've seen, like some of them just like make attacking pretty much impossible.
Yeah,
And
there
then
was
Solus obviously can see everything.
there was this short I saw on YouTube. It's like if you play a zombie in Nighthaven, you can get up like onto the rafters railing, and you can run over to the right and get in like the plant.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen
Dude,
that before.
there's just so many like game-changing things that you can do with a zombie.
I know, it's like it breaks like basic physics, the things that she can do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm interested to see like what the next op is gonna be.
I I really have no idea. I don't know really what they, because it's gonna be what defender up. Like
Yeah.
I don't know like the different things they could do there.
I mean, even like I feel like at some point they're just gonna have to like come up with new ideas. Like instead of releasing an op, just like release a new map or like rework a map maybe. But I mean,
Yeah, the issue with that though is like they're gonna lose all their casual fans just by not like releasing up content every time. So they have to like pretty much make up a new op, even if it's like some recycled junk.
yeah. I mean, the thing is like having that many ops, like there's a little bit over 60. I can't remember, like 62 or 64.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm interested to see where the game goes.
Yeah, you really don't know, especially with like they went from trying to make it as realistic as possible to like Azami and
Amaru.
yeah, like I don't know. There, I think especially now in this like run and gun meta, I think they need to make some sort of op that requires some bit of utility.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. I mean, all we can really do is just wait and see what they release.
Yeah. Cause I mean, I know people didn't like the 30-second meta or like the utility burn everything, but like I don't know. If I just wanted to run in and shoot people, I'd just play Call of Duty. So
Um, what are your opinions on them taking away Oryx's 1.5?
I mean, it's gonna piss my friends off, but I'm patiently waiting for my 1.5 to come back.
Yeah,
On that MP5, that was my thing, and then I took it away, so I had to become a Capcan main. I'm tired of being called names every 2 rounds, so
oh,
and I'm
I
tired
mean,
of my friends saying that I'm useless. But
I'm waiting for that Maestro 2.5 to come back on the LMG. That's
yeah,
what I'm waiting for.
that thing is never coming back.
Or just any ACOG on defense, even if it's on like SMG 11.
Yeah, I mean, well, you can just play Rook, get that 2.0.
I don't like running around with a chunky op though. I like to
You
be a rat.
you a gridlock player?
I am a gridlock player.
That's funny. All right, well, it looks like we're slowly getting everyone back into the lobby here. Again, sorry for the wait. Just having some technical difficulties. I think we should be pretty close to getting everyone back, though.
I am interested to see if they're gonna do an extension on the top floor sites.
So, I mean, probably. If not like a more conventional hold, they definitely should have roamers. Or I guess have some sort of downstairs presence, but we'll see. I think so. Right before the rehost, though, I think they were looking to go to Drug Lab, and as someone who never plays that site in rank, I'm interested to see what they kind of do with that, because I know there's a lot of teams like to do the Drug Lab upstairs hold, because on this side it's pretty much mandatory that you have some sort of vertical presence, or it's almost impossible to hold, because this site is one of the harder ones to anchor in.
Yeah.
So I think in order to defend it, they're gonna have some sort of vertical, as along with like some sort of horizontal control, whether that be in throne room, in barrels, or in like gong side, like by bottom yellow. So
I feel like when they go upstairs, there might be a couple nades from below, which is you see a lot more now.
oh yeah.
But
All right, it looks like we're finally getting back into the game here. As we had in round 1, UIC up 1-0, still on the defense. After that amazing first round, it just kind of died down after the rehost, but we're back. It does look like UIC is going to go to lab storage here. So let's see what they do. It looks like they are going to go with some sort of castle setup. So let's see what they want to hold here. Let's see what the plan is for the attackers using that repick. So
um, switching to the Brava.
okay.
Talking about that earlier. Excited to see if she does get played or if they do end up switching off.
It looks like they're gonna try to go with some sort of Ying execute like they did in the first round. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see it because Ying got pretty much spawn peaked, but we're gonna see. It looks like UIC is opting to hold bunks and daycare side. reinforcing that daycare, that bunks wall off. It also looks like they might choose to control. It doesn't. So they aren't opting to hold barrels. Focusing more on that vertical control here.
Yeah. Seems like they're gonna do a bit of a backside take here through Cash or through Gong.
I mean, it looks, from the look of it, looks like they're gonna try to take Gong, take Throne Room, and then maybe, yeah, go like a split push, have someone take vertical, have the rest take over on that east side of the map. Yeah, and here's one thing I noticed in the ban phase: the use of Jackal. BGSU chose not to use Jackal first round, but especially on this site, Shaggy's actually gonna get the opener on the Basher. I believe that was up in Cafe, and then Butters on the Yana is gonna take a big chunk of damage out of this initiation. He is actually a down him. Oh, but he gets the Beyond the Grave nade kill. So assuming a pickup, it is going to be a 2-man advantage for BGSU on this attack.
Iona now at 20 HP. Can't really peek a whole lot. Luckshot is gonna play on the arcade stairs. Swordish does get Butters. Luckshot does get Bandaroos.
So just like that, BGSU loses their man count. We're in a 3v3 now. It looks like Shaggy's still trying to get that cafe control with the other two attackers coming from Throne side. Looks like Swordish is going to try to contest, and what a shot onto the Jackal. Looks like Shaggy's going to rotate over to Barrel's window. Coffee does get the refrag onto the Ella, so 2v2 here, about a minute left. BGSU has time, drone out where the defenders are, and find a way where they can execute.
Shaggy anticipating him to still be on arcade stairs. He does rotate off. Lamai rotates to yellow.
Yeah, so they spot the Wamai on yellow. Oh, but Luckshot takes out the Ash. 2v1. Wamai's gonna whiff some shots here. Habana, about 10 HP, is gonna walk up yellow with her secondary SMG. Can Coffee attempt to clutch a 1v2, or is he gonna fall short just another round later? And Luckshot's gonna just disrespect him and prone pistol kill him. So BGSU gets that early 2-man advantage and just blunders all of their map control away, gets the 2v2, and then kind of just loses their gunfights to end the round for a UIC victory for them to go up 2-0 on the defense.
UIC opts to go for the initiation and office site. Pretty much, they keep the Wamai, Jaeger, and Castle.
Yeah, so I mean, the theme park is one of the maps where I think all 4 bomb sites are viable to defend. So I really think it comes just down to preference on which team, where they have their strats, what they feel more comfortable to hold. I like the Goyo play here, because Goyo and Castle is a pretty viable duo. Just denying the map control, it looks like their UIC is trying to heavily hold top dragon cache area, so it's going to be interesting to see if BGSU chooses to go into the majority of the utility for their assault, or if they're going to try to take that map control on the east side of the map, or on the west side, sorry.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think each Goyo is 20 seconds of fire, if I'm not mistaken. or 10,
Yeah, I believe it's 20, yeah.
which in reality is a lot of time to delay attackers.
Oh, absolutely. If those Goyo charges are up and BGSU hasn't executed yet, it's going to be pretty much impossible for them to win the round. It does look like they are going to take try to take cafe control. Maybe not. Maybe they're all rotating to cash with the illusion of a cafe push. They're gonna drone out, see these castles cash, see the guy top dragon. Frost actually gonna take a good chunk of damage here. I'm not sure what that was, but looks like Coffee's gonna come in from lockers, maybe flank up yellow. I'm not sure if UIC is aware of this push. Got the Jaeger in throne room though, so. But the rest of the team is just pushing through this cash hold, cash balcony. Ying walking up yellow. I still don't know if they know or if he's there or not.
He is getting inching closer to sight. They do have a player top arcade. Swordish gets a pick onto Butters.
Yeah, I think Coffee just has. I don't know if he knows the top arcade guy's there and he doesn't. Taco's gonna flank him. UIC with the 4v3 man advantage. The Goyo is just gonna swing cash bow, try to get that another frag. Is gonna take a bit of chip damage though. BGSU does have a minute to execute here, but Taco's gonna stall that with Shaggy going down. 4v2 man advantage for UIC. However, Banderas is gonna try to take that back, make it a 3v2. They know where the last two remaining players are. Thermite's going to go down in cash, which leaves the Zofia just sitting outside cash balcony by herself with 40 seconds to go. Oh, but he gets a nice shot onto the Frost. 2v1, knows where the Goyo is. Going to take a bit of damage, try to blind fire through the soft wall. Just really trying to get these gunfights. No walls open, lack of utility, lack of knowledge on where these enemies are. He's really just gonna have to gunfight this, and UIC does know where he is, gets the cross angle, and is gonna take their third round in a row.
I don't see a lot of people use that angle.
Yeah, I mean, very tough angle really to kind of combat there.
Kind of reminds me of that angle on Bank through the two file cabinets.
Yeah, so BGSU drops 3 rounds. What do you think they can do to try to pull this back into a reasonable deficit to try to go into the defending side with?
Clearing out those roamers is one of the main things they need to focus on. And then once they clear the roamers, just comes down to a good execute and collapsing on site, trying to get a plant down.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I think for that last round, I think they had the right idea. They were trying to push cash. The issue is they were kind of relying on that Ying play up yellow, and Ying just didn't have the info and the knowledge of where the defenders were. So I think they do need a better job droning, because once that Ying died, they really couldn't take cash control. So but anyway, going into round 4, we are going to see our 4th bomb site of the game in that bunk daycare hold. BGSU's going to bring the Monty. So this should help them taking space, taking map control, which they have been struggling with.
They do bring a Flores too, which is going to be useful as clearing out this util.
Yeah, especially the Goyos. Trying to get those Goyo charges out of the way as quickly and early into the round as possible is going to be a huge advantage for them.
Monty sitting in the doorway trying to spot any enemies that he can. Pushes into cash. Nobody's really playing this side. Buckshot is there. Gets a pick onto Enrock, but gets traded out by Shaggy.
Yeah, tries to swing the second guy, gets a little greedy after his first kill, but he still does get the entry, and he takes out BGSU's only hard reach charges. So, as you can hear, walls being reinforced off. Not a lot that BGSU can do at this point. They just kind of have to play off the Monty and hope they can win their gunfights here.
Shaggy hoping to find another pick onto somebody, playing this side. Doesn't seem to be anyone wanting to peek him. Goyo is downstairs. Gonna come up yellow. Looking for a C4 kill from below, but the floor is a hard floor.
Yeah, so I mean, a minute into the round, BGSU has map control. It actually is gonna, Shaggy is gonna go down to the Jaeger, to Basher. So 4v3 for the defense. No hard breach. UIC is kind of just backed off into the site outside of the Goyo playing below. So really, I think UIC, as long as they just hold back, don't get too aggressive, I think they have this round. Goyo is going to flank Top Dragon, and it does look like they know it. And he is actually going to be taken out by Butters. So 3v3 here. That's what I was saying. And Banneroo's going to take out Basher. So here, UIC getting a little pushy. Trying to peek these attackers in the man advantage. Just the Monty constantly giving out calls. Taco playing behind the bomb here. Gets spotted out. And is going to get taken out by the Ash. Beautiful team play here. Frost's going to take out one. Monty's going to drop the shield. Go for the kill. Oh, and he's going to get down. But he doesn't see Banderoos coming from top arcade to pick up BGSU's first round of this map.
Unfortunate timing.
Yeah, so I mean, if UIC did have the intel on to the ace there, I think that would have been such an easy clutch. However, Frost didn't know where the ace was, heard the Monty go down, I think wanted the kill, so sprinted at him, which you can't do in a 1v1, but it is what it is. BGSU takes their first round. UIC looking to rebound here after taking 3 straight. They are going to go back to the Throne Armory hold, which they won round 1. And that really interesting, exciting round here. Let's see how BGSU can adapt their attack and try to win this one.
All of the rounds have been very close so far, but BGSU has not been able to capitalize on that. So I'm excited to see if they take a whole different approach to this site.
Yeah, so I mean, no Yang this time. Bringing the Monty here. Building off that success from last round with the Monty. Seeing if they can run it back again. Seeing if they can tape that vertical map control. It does look like they are going to attempt to push through the east side again. Just droning out Gone, kind of taking those initial steps to taking the map control. Monty's just going to run in, and that's the advantage of having the shield on your team, is it's so much quicker to take map control. Coffee does spout out the guy in maintenance. But Sword's just going to take some blind shots, try to figure out where these guys are.
Oh, it seems like it's going to be like a direct push here.
Yeah, so it does look like 4 guys in maintenance?
Yeah.
UIC does still have the top control, so we're going to see if BGSU is going to opt to, and here they are. They're on the control window. Basher does take out Banderoos, so that is the Thermite. Not sure if they got the wall open yet. I don't know if I heard a breach sound. Yeah. Might have gotten. Yeah, they didn't get the wall, so BGSU down a man's gonna have to look to take this control, this vertical control, and try to pull back the round like they did last time.
2 players now on Cash Balk, pushing it into Cash. Monty obviously going first. Will they spot this guy Top Dragon? They do, but he gets taken out by Swordish.
Yeah, I mean, no droning, relying on the Monty. So we're just gonna get another one. Doesn't know if there's another cache, but doesn't matter. Still gonna get a triple kill on the top. And Basher's gonna finish it out for a flawless round of UIC, going up 4-1, getting that advantage on the defensive half. looking to 5-1 their defensive half, which would make it much easier for them to win on the attacker side.
That's one of the pluses about having an Oryx is in a situation with a Monty. You can just kind of Oryx dash him if you're safe.
Absolutely. Direct counter. I mean, BGSU just can't solely rely on their Monty for all their intel, especially with the Oryx up.
Yeah.
They got to drone that guy out. That's just like unacceptable. Monty can't be especially because Monty was all alone. The two guys with him were well behind him, so it's either of a case where Monty's pushing up too quickly, and not telling his teammates, or they're just falling behind, not playing together. But either way, they got to do a better job droning, getting better intel, and then playing together as a team. Trading, especially, you can't let, even if that guy does eventually kill the Monty, you can't let him pick the other two guys off there.
One of the downfalls I do see with a lot of rosters is just it comes down to drone work. If you don't have that drone work going down and you don't have the communication of where people are, the round just kind of falls apart.
Absolutely, and I think that's really what sets apart these better teams in this tournament is just the amount of teamwork, the amount of drone work, the amount of chemistry that each team has. I think really does have to play a massive role in this game, which is why you see those two top teams, Illinois and Whitewater, which I do think have the best IGLing and teamwork, which is why you see them at the top. So I think every other team does have talent. As we see Frost and the Ying execute here, it's just going to walk in a drug lab, take out Luckshot, take out the Frost, and it's going to get a plant down. Lion's got, so a flurry of trades, just lack of awareness out of the defense. Oh, but Jaeger does make it a 2v2. Plant is down, though. Jaeger goes down to Banderoos. Banderoos trade it 1v1, and BGSU is going to take this round. UIC's so focused on their roam, BGSU can just walk into the site window, ying it out, and plant.
Now we know what happens when they bring a Ying.
Yeah, like I think that's what they've been trying to do this whole time. They just haven't been able to finally get it done on that last attack round. And I think that, I mean, that's huge for them because Theme Park, in my opinion, is a defender-sided map. And going down 4-2, I think, is much more reasonable to come back than I think 5-1. I think they're kind of done there.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting to see the side switch, see UIC's attack versus BGSU's defenses. Is UIC going to do something similar to BGSU with that direct maintenance cash take, or are they going to try something different? And then is BGSU going to heavily roam and heavily hold that vertical control that UIC did?
This is the first time that we do see Solus in this game, so I'm kind of interested, my bad, to see what happens with the drones and also the util that does go down.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the Solus can see the Jackal when he does have his ability going. So just knowing like where the push is, where to hold, I think that is really big advantage for them.
Yeah. I mean, Solus can really see anything that's electronic, she can see, which is one of her biggest advantages.
Absolutely. So UIC does look like they are going to do something similar to BGSU. Taking cash, looks like Jackal is going to be solo pushing Cafe. Just trying to see where these roamers are. Try to get the vertical control. It only looks like the Oryx is the only one roaming upstairs. Butters on the Solus is going to the intel and relate his team that they are pushing to cash side. Yeah, so not nearly a strong roam presence that UIC brought, but I think that if they can stall enough, that they should be in a prime position to hold, especially on a more anchor-sided site.
Solus does take some chip damage. Don't know from who. She is also pinged and can see Jackal.
Yeah, so Solus is going to relay that information that UIC is starting their vertical control over in office. There isn't really any ops though that can make that soft destruction outside the Jackal shotgun maybe, or the Gridlock shotgun, because Zofia is running Claymores, so, or I guess the Thatcher too, but you only got a minute left, so you gotta start taking this control. I think they do know the Oryx is in Drug Lab. They're gonna try to take, and they do. The Oryx goes down, but Shaggy does refrag onto the Jackal, so 4v4 without about a minute left. Make that a 4v3 as the Solus gets one, or the Mute, sorry, gets one. I'm not really sure where this attack is going though.
They seem to be getting a little stagnant on their approach, which is not good due to them having around 30 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, so you have 30 seconds left. You open the wall and just like no one's there. Looks like they're just gonna panic and get yellow wall open, so yellow wall is gonna open with about 20 seconds left. I don't believe they know where any of the anchors are. And if they don't figure that out soon, they're just gonna walk into a crossfire of death. 15 seconds left. They're just gonna smoke it off. Basher's gonna go down. Thermite's gonna go down, and this round is a wrap. BGSU holds on, takes their second consecutive round, 4-3 UIC.
The drone work that round and clearing of the roamers was good, and they just got a little stagnant on their approach when they were attacking the site, which is unfortunate due to them having not a lot of time left in the round. But I feel
Yeah.
like if they fix that, they take more attack rounds.
Yeah, I mean, they got vertical control with a minute and a half left in the round, and I think they just became so focused on the guy in Drug Lab, and that they just forgot to get anything else, because they got that maintenance wall open in like a minute, and they just like abandoned it, did nothing with it. So, and they were forced just to walk through that yellow wall. 15 seconds left. So, interesting to see how they can adapt. See if they can drone out quicker, take that map control, and then not stall out when trying to fight the roamers.
We do see they did bring a monster to cut down on the drones from the attackers.
And I think that really helped them last round, especially with that Solus. Not bringing it again, but they are bringing the Mozzie. Just taking out that drone economy is massive. I think UIC, especially in the rounds that I've seen, do heavily rely on like the drone work and the slow clear of taking the map control, taking out the roamers. So if BGSU can find a way to limit that drone economy, limit the UIC's intel, they should be in very good hands to take this map.
Definitely. We see Thermite solo pushing. Oh, Solus is gonna come with him. He is droning out the cafe side. Sees that no one is in there. He is gonna go for a push into cafe. Solus is gonna open the hallway hatch just to apply some pressure. We see 4 people around site. They do have Mozzie roaming. I feel like only having one roamer is not the best idea, but also having the people that anchor site is also good.
Yeah, and I mean, especially for this initiation hold. Initiation, especially right now when you know that UIC is going to clear these roamers, I think anchoring isn't a horrible idea for BGSU. Especially considering the intel or the utility that UIC is bringing. They're going to go for these west walls here, top yellow, and then in bunks. So depending on what they get open with that, it's going to really dictate the push here. First smoke canister is going to go out through waiting double. Luck shot on the Yana is going to take a bit of chip damage. Nothing too much, though. Thermite is going to start opening this bunk walls into initiation with the OSA shields. And then you just got Butters laying on that prone angle, trying to contest the Thermite and the Osa. Basher's going to take a ton of damage from the Wamai, basically leaving him down to 1 HP. And that's the Nomad. He really got his utility down. Just a trade of damage. Banderoos is going to go down. Not sure if he is in a position to be finished, though. Or
He
res
does have rook
even.
armor.
Does. Oh, and Taco's going to get the first actual kill of the round. Just everyone at low health, really. Not a lot of headshots.
Big shot from Coffee onto Swordish.
Yeah, that's going to take some big control off the board. Basher is going to refrag, though, onto Shaggy, giving this a 4v3 for UIC. However, once again, only 20 seconds, and they haven't started their execute. Luckshot's going to go down in the flank, so UIC's got to move quickly, or they're just going to run into what happened last time and just run into a crossfire that you really can't beat. Taco goes down. Oh, but USC takes 2 back. I don't know if they know where Coffee is. Is going to put the plant with time expiring. Here's the Aruni gate. Is going to throw the C4, and he gets it.
Wow.
What a clutch from Coffee. Not sure.
Massive D4.
Once the C4 got sent out, you got to swing that. He just took his time, didn't swing. BGSU takes their 3rd consecutive round, and it's 4-4 all of a sudden.
Having that C4 last is one of the best things you can have.
Absolutely. And see, once again, USC just taking way too long to execute. Running in with 20 seconds left. They do get 2 kills, which give them and put them in a good position. He heard the Aruni gate go off, which means he knows where the Mozzie is. He got that sound call, and he just chose not to swing it, which gave Coffee the opportunity to throw that C4 and win the round for them.
They do bring a Capcan this time. Will they know?
So yeah, I mean, UIC looking to get a round back after dropping 3 rounds in a row. We're up 4-1 until that drug lap rush, and I think since that round, BGSU just has all that momentum riding on their side on the defensive half for Theme Park. I think they're in a really good position here, and I think UIC has to find a way to get a round or 2 back here before things get too late.
We do see a bit of a split push, I think, going on. Yeah, a bit of a split push. Luckshot gonna try to maybe drone cafe and take control of that. There is one close on the scaffolding wall.
So
Droning
I
out
mean,
cash.
for a bunk take, especially with BGSU extending, I think UIC does have to take initiation here. They need to drone out the cab cans, drone out the guy in office here. I think they have done that. I think they've spotted him. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like everyone's just going to run over to Cash Balcony and just, as a team, take east side over. Try to get that initiation to bunk wall, the wall they opened last round. Just reverse it. Try to get a plant down. Coffee is going to go down really early, though. Will get refragged, but huge entry from the Ash. Going to take out arguably BGSU's best player here. Still a 4v4 though, minute 45, still plenty of time for the attack. Drone out where these roamers are, try to take map control. It does look like they are getting into cash here. Luckshot holding that waiting double door. I'm not sure if UIC knows it or not, but it looks like BGSU has gone everyone to site. Luckshot is going to walk into those cap cans, so like you said earlier. Oh, but Shaggy's not looking the right way, and Luckshot just easily shoots him through waiting double. Not paying attention, and he's going to get a double onto the Cade. So, BGSU just focusing everyone on that break room window, just not paying attention, and Luckshot's just going to get another. The Echo trying to swing with the shotgun, and he's going to get a 4th. What a round from Luckshot on the Yana. Just taking these kills through the doorway. BGSU just giving them 1v1s everywhere. Not really sure what they were doing there.
I don't know. They weren't holding properly. As you said, Shaggy did get shot in the back, which is unfortunate. Um, I mean, at that point, it just comes down to game sense. Like, I don't know if they had to call it that someone was where Shaggy was looking or not. I don't think there was anyone there, which is unfortunate. But Luckshot came in swinging.
Yeah, I mean, the one guy went on break window and 3 guys turned their backs to where the rest of the team is. Like, gotta be better communicating there. But yeah, so now 5-4 in favor of UIC gets a round back after dropping 3 straight. BGSU going back to their first defense spot in Throne Armory. This is the round last time where UIC just opened the wall, forgot about it, and then stalled out for 20 seconds. So we're gonna see what adjustments UIC can make here. It does look like Bowling Green is gonna bring that vigil, which is I think is gonna favor them purely because UIC just has been taking pretty long this game to find the roamers and like actually deal with them. So we'll see what happens here. BGSU on the vertical control. Looks like Luckshot's going to be solo pushing Cafe, while the rest of the team is going to be pushing through Cash Balcony again. So similar to what we've been seeing pretty much every round here. Coffee playing aggressively in bathroom, peeking that Cash Balcony. Not sure if UIC has spotted him yet. Oh, and they have, so this is going to be a very influential gunfight on the round here. I think if Coffee can either get a pick or just stall, he's got it, but playing very passive. Not sure if they know the Cade's in waiting, and Coffee's just going to swing. Nomad leaning the wrong way, and he's just going to give up that entry pick. And Coffee's going to get another. Like, you can't let this guy just run around and shoot you. Like,
Looks like he is gonna maybe. Oh, he's gonna barricade himself into Drug Lab. Luckshot looking for the Mozzie.
Yeah, he's long gone though. Like UIC really they honestly didn't play it horribly. They had a crossfire on him. They knew where he was. Coffee just being the better player and getting both the kills.
Thermite playing on the scaffolding, looking for a pick. Doesn't find one. Pushes down. Does he know there's one in bathroom? Is seen on the cam. He's gonna delay that push, wait for his teammate to come down with him.
And just run into a crossfire that he really
Mozzie's still in bathroom. Just waiting. Gets a huge pick on the thermite. That is diffuser down. Takes a lot of damage from the Osa.
Yeah, so I mean, Coffee's just kind of doing whatever he wants on the Mozzie right now. Finally gets taken out by Luckshot through the window, but by now it's too late really for UIC to do anything unless they can just get a ridiculous round again. None of the walls are open. They can't get the wall because of the bandit and the mute, so they're just forced to walk through doorways in a 4v2 crossfire. Like, unless a miracle happens, BGSU has this in the bag pretty much.
Yeah, it's looking like a lost round. Oh, maybe not. BGSU does take the round.
Glimmer of hope there at the end for UIC, just unable to win their gunfights at the end there with Bandit getting a double kill there. But yeah, I mean, that round was over pretty much when Coffee on the Bandit was able to get that double kill right away. I think Basher was on the Nomad, just leading the wrong way, and then he just smoked Swordish on the rappel there. But 5-5 going into BGSU's 5th defense, so kind of gotten comfortable to see BGSU kind of everyone anchor and let Coffee go wild approach. It's working out for them right now. UIC's only attack round is that 4K out of Luckshot, so
I feel like UIC is they're playing it too slow kind of. Where they'll push, they'll get a wall open, or get like an entry pick and they'll just stop.
I mean, yeah, so both these teams are pretty similar in the fact that you have your entire team pushing one way, and then you're just hoping that your lurker can flank behind the other team and like hopefully get like 3 or 4 kills, and that wins you the round. And that's pretty much been the story of the game, is one guy getting a flurry of kills and then just the rest of the team cleaning up at the end of the round. So I really want to see which one of these teams supporting Cass can take them over the edge. Whether, because Luckshot and Coffee right now, 2 clear MVPs, and Coffee's just gonna walk into Luckshot's aim. So see, they're doing it again, where it's like, let Coffee run around like a madman, everyone else play sight, and Luckshot's gonna get another kill on the Butters here. That is the cap can down. 5v3 already, not even a minute into the round. UIC already has map control, and they aren't looking for cap cans.
Oh no. I feel like they're gonna be watching every doorway now.
Oh, absolutely. So, BGSU trying to just set up this crossfire like they've been doing. Looks like UIC is going to be looking to open that initiation wall again. Try to take out this initiation guy, plant behind the half wall. Looks like 2 guys are going to rotate over to Cash side for the split push.
Pulling up on the cash balcony. 2 smoke canisters are down. Or actually 1, my bad.
Banderoos is going to get Taco there. That's the thermite down. Wall was open though, so 4v3, about a minute left. UIC has time. Drone out these defenders. They're gonna see this guy in cash here. Not sure if they're gonna swing him though. Sword's just trying to get these wall bangs, and he's on the other side of the map. The Mute's gonna do, and Banderoos just jumps out and gets a double kill.
You gotta be watching that window.
Just tail of the tape here is just like these teams getting. Oh, and Banderoos just gonna finish it up. Basher unfortunately swings it with 2 guys just standing there, couldn't hit the shot on the Mute. But anyway, like I was saying, like these teams are getting entries, and it's like they're getting so comfortable, they're just not doing, and these individual plays are just really what's setting each team apart from each other.
Yeah, I mean, not looking for those cap cans did unfortunately have a break in things. I don't know. They're just it goes back and forth. Like one team will get swung, then the other team will start swinging. It's just like it's back and forth.
Yeah, and I mean, this game's pretty much going like how we expected it to go at the beginning of the game. Like, it's pretty much the top players doing whatever they want to do. You can see Banner's 13-5, Coffee making a big impact, 9-8. On the other side, you got Luckshot and Sword. It's like this game really comes down to which team's best player can make a play and get like a 3 or 4K, or which player can waste the most amount of time on defense to the point where the rest of the team just has to clean up on crossfires on site at the end of the round.
Yeah. I mean, those roamers are detrimental because they waste a lot of time on the attackers if they can't drone them out and clear them. They are going to go for a cash and gong take here.
So
Vigil?
match point here, 6-5 in favor of BGSU. On the defense, UIC looks like they have gong control on the Jackal, so they're gonna know where this Vigil is in a matter of time. So BGSU looks like they're taking the very cautious approach, not overextending too many roamers here. It doesn't look like anyone's playing initiation side, which gives UIC just clear map control on the east side. Let's see if they can take advantage of that, because they've been getting map control pretty quickly, but they just haven't really done anything with it.
One Goyo canister does get popped. That is 20 seconds, so they cannot push through that doorway. Drones do go out. Ayani looking for a nade. Basher does get a pick onto Butters. Luckshot is taking damage.
Yeah, it finally looks like Butters is gonna be careful for those runouts. Luckshot, though, taking just a ton of damage from that Goyo charge, showing how viable that Goyo is. Looks like the Malusi is gonna see this guy on break repel. Looks like maybe a C4 coming out. He's just gonna... Bandaroo's super aggressively peeking this Nomad on the window. Nomad just kind of trying to sit there. It looks like they're just going to give up on him. Rest of the team pushing that cash office side. 2 guys control initiation. So, I mean, UIC in a good position to execute here. Let's just see if they can win their gunfights. Basher's going to get a 1-tap on the Shaggy, which is going to start the execute here. Initiation wall's going to get opened up here. 2 guys waiting. 2 guys initiation. Goyo is gonna down the thermite as well as getting the Goyo to go off. 3v3, 2v3, 3v1 here for UIC. Last guy being the Malusi in break room. UIC knows where he is. He's gonna down 1 though. He's just gonna run away. Oh, he's gonna down. Oh no, he doesn't down the Osa though, and I don't know if he knows that. Takes out 1, doesn't know what the one is. Oh!
Oh my, no way.
What happened there? Both guys at the end run out of ammo, so it's it's the battle of 2 pistols, and just Enrock, what a clutch.
I guess Enrock wanted it more.
He really did. Like, that he had no position of winning that round. 3v1 bomb. UIC has bomb. They have sight, and they know where the Malusi is. Like, they're pre-firing him through the break wall, and he's just able to pick up all 3.
That round was the best round of the night so far.
What a first game to our playoffs here. 7-5 victory for BGSU on Theme Park after some pretty amazing clutches. Down 4-1 on the attack half. But anyway, we will return for map 2 of BGSU versus UIC.
Seconds left. Have the
Why-
glass. What an
Oh, what a
execute
great-
goes down.
Looking to increase your aim? Kovacs is one of the best aim trainers and a proud partner of Midwest R6. Upgrade your FPS skills with over 21,000 scenarios, map editors, and much more. Kovacs. Want to build your resume? Midwest is looking for volunteers in many different categories that fit your desire. Want to do digital marketing? We got you. Interested in statistics, moderation, production, or social media? This is the place for you. Build your career and resume with Midwest R6. All members will shadow their design position and be given a shot at the big leagues. Do you think you have what it takes? Send us your resume to midwestrx6league@gmail.com or fill out your interest form located in the Midwest R6 Discord server.
He's halfway up now. Halfway up. Like.
Robo getting taken down. Yana just walking in the... Oh, Sludge. Come on! But not realizing there's a second player there. It's a 1v1.
The blitz is in.
Oh, but
West R6 is looking for league sponsorships. Want to be a part of many college students' next journey? Midwest R6 focuses to give college students and beyond an opportunity to get real-world experience in their desired career field or a hobby they enjoy. Midwest R6 aims to work with businesses that believe what people do matters. Want to be a part of the journey? Send us an email at midwestr6league@gmail.com to get started.
Seconds left. Have the glass.
What
What an
a keep
extra
goes out. Able to fly
Looking to increase your aim? Kovacs is one of the best aim trainers and a proud partner of Midwest R6. Upgrade your FPS skills with over 21,000 scenarios, map editors, and much more. Kovacs. Want to build your resume? Midwest is looking for volunteers in many different categories that fit your desire. Want to do digital marketing? We got you. Interested in statistics, moderation, production, or social media? This is the place for you. Build your career and resume with Midwest R6. All members will shadow their designed position and be given a shot at the big leagues. Do you think you have what it takes? Send us your resume to midwestrr6league@gmail.com or fill out your interest form located in the Midwest R6 Discord server.
he's halfway up now. Halfway up. Like,
Robo getting taken down. Yana just walking in the. Oh, Sludge. Come on! But not realizing there's a second player there. It's a 1v1.
The blitz is in.
oh, but
West R6 is looking for league sponsorships. Want to be a part of many college students' next journey? Midwest R6 focuses to give college students and beyond an opportunity to get real-world experience in their desired career field or a hobby they enjoy. Midwest R6 aims to work with businesses that believe what people do matters. Want to be a part of the journey? Send us an email at midwestrr6league@gmail.com to get started.
Seconds left. Have the glass. What an
What a
extra
keep goes out. Able to fly.
Looking to increase your aim? Kovacs is one of the best aim trainers and a proud partner of Midwest R6.
Welcome back to Midwest R6 after our break. All I have to say is, what a match. I did not expect it to go that way, especially the last round. It was very entertaining to watch.
What a wild first map of playoffs there. Just the amount, especially in that last round, like you said, the amount of confusion that was going on, the amount of just like uncertainty everyone had there. Like you if you pause that round 15 seconds to go, like I think everyone in their right mind says UIC pulls that out, and just Nrock said, "Nope, I want it more."
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, but anyway, getting into map 2 on Skyscraper. Fun, but anyway, BGSU this time starting defense. UIC is going to start on the attack here. Skyscraper, a map that relies heavily on that horizontal roam, especially on the 2 upstairs bomb sites. And then just like so Dokkaebi ban, same ban they did on Theme Park. Just trying to limit the amount of roam potential the defense can have there.
Thatcher is gonna go down. I feel like Thatcher was one of the biggest ops that they could play last map just for getting walls open. Cade does go down. That is a fairly good ban, especially on a map like this.
Yeah, I mean, pretty default bans again. Nothing too crazy we're seeing here. Jackal is up again, which I think is going to be interesting. Yeah, and then the Falcon ban. So pretty much very similar bans. Mirror is going to be in play, though I don't know how much use you're going to get out of a mirror on this map. There are some specific holds you can choose to do, but she's not like a universal op here. And then just on the attack, Jackal's up. But it's gonna be all about can you get that map control? Can you get in a position to execute with enough time to where you're not just running into a crossfire? That's gonna be really the big story for UIC's attack, especially. BGSU going heavy on the traps with the cat can, the Goyo, and the Ella. So we're gonna have to see if UIC can drone these traps out, get the utility cleared, so they can execute, or to see if they're gonna just keep running all these traps, which is gonna stall their attack, and see what we saw all last game, where 10 seconds left, you're just trying to sprint into the bomb site.
Yeah. Waiting till last second to collapse on site is obviously not a good approach because you run into the risk of being stuck in a crossfire, running into Goyo traps, running into any trap really. But moving on to the round, Coffee does go for a C4 kill, does not
Double
connect.
C4 run out.
Double
Oh,
C4.
what a way to start map 2 here.
They're coming
Doesn't
out
get any-
swinging.
Doesn't get any kills. But DV is going to take a ton of damage there, and that is the Nomad. The Nomad is crucial on this map.
Taco gonna go for the office wall.
So yeah, BGSU with that double C4 is going to still try to hold on here in lounge dummies area. Nomad is going to be holding this cutoff though. Just trying to drone out here on the east side, see what map control they have, see where the roamers are. Os is just gonna kind of walk in like a shield here, try to get as much intel as she can get. But it does look like for the most part UIC does have this map control as BGSU has fallen off.
And there's
But
gonna get a little making footholds just so we can peek into the terrace.
UIC is gonna try to start clearing out this denial. All this utility here, Catkin shot. Ella's, Goyo's, everything's going off. And our first down of the map here, DV's gonna take out Butters on the Capcan. Give UIC the entry pick with about 1:20 to go in the round. And a flurry of kills here. 3 kills in a row for UIC. Shaggy left alive in a 1v5. Capcan's going off. Shaggy gets 1. He gets 2. Very clutchable for Shaggy here. 1v3 situation here. 5 bullets in the mag. Does he know where everyone is? Oh, but Basher is going to come up from behind, giving UIC their first round on the map.
That was a very fast take on that site, getting 4 people in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I mean, UIC doing exactly what we were criticizing them for last map. Fixes it and see what happens. Easy round win. You know, they get their map control and they find a way to execute early enough into the round where they're not rushing to get the bomb down.
They are gonna go for the same site, pretty much same lineup. They do bring the Legion and Vigil.
Yeah, so again, heavy on that denial trap style operators. They are gonna get rid of the Kapkan though for the Vigil. So try to sneak by, try to keep map control longer. I think that was one of the issues for BGSU. I think they just fell off a little too early, or fell off earlier than they could have.
Yeah. When you're roaming, you want to delay as much time as possible and maybe play your life, but having the man advantage is also a good thing to have.
Yeah, I mean, so it looks like here UIC is going to go for the similar approach on the east side attack. We won't get to see the double C4 run out again, but I think in the long term, BGSU just needs to hold this map control a bit longer. It looks like UIC is going for a little faster push here. Droning out east side with about 30 seconds into the round. Don't know if they've spotted the Vigil yet. Gonna open this office wall and start taking that map control.
3 drones trying the same thing, looking for the Vigil. Buckshot is going to push in. Does get the ping and sees the Vigil, but does not fully connect to get the kill.
Coffee's gonna get out of there. Does take a bit of damage, but look at UIC already pushing into Dragon just a minute into the round. Just the speed that they're taking map control is phenomenal right now, and Enrock's gonna go down. So UIC once again gets that entry kill with a good chunk of time, like a minute and a half still. You have time to drone out, you have time to open up walls and get your execute ready. BGSU already, everyone's fallen back to site. They're gonna just try popping these Goyos, try to stall a little bit longer. But they need to get a pick here ASAP, or it looks like this is gonna just be another quick UIC round.
Luckshot with a big frag onto Shaggy. Coffee is trying to hold drum through the head holes. Also pushing up into the top wave or top main stairs. There's a Goyo canister. Bandrews does get a big pick onto the Nomad.
Yeah, and Butter's gonna take one before getting trade out for a 3v2 for UIC. About 30 seconds left. BGSU has their top 2 players up, but they are super low with UIC ready to execute. Got the site wall open. Gonna try to get a plant into gold behind those half walls there. Not sure though if they have spotted the Vigil. Banner's gonna pick up the kill. A little bit of a potato there, but he does pick the frag up. And I don't think they know where the Vigil is. Vigil gonna down Basher. 2v1 for BGSU. Yeah, Luckshot's panic gets one. Doesn't know where the second one is though, and BGSU is gonna pull this out for time.
Unfortunate. Even though they didn't know, or they didn't know where the Vigil was at, which kind of costed them. But solid effort.
Yeah, I mean, they had phenomenal map control plus the entry pick with about a minute and a half left in the round there. Started opening the wall in a 3v2 with about 30 seconds left. Their only flaw there is they just didn't know where the defenders were. Taco on the Thermite just try to run into sight and get a plant down. Banderu was holding that long angle with Goyo. Picks him off and then not seeing the Vigil in the corner. Gives them the 2v1 man advantage, and Luckshot just didn't have enough time to clutch it out. Anyway, we're gonna go on to round 3 here. 1-1 score line. We're gonna get to see the office defense here out of BGSU. And first time today we're gonna see a zombie play, or second time I believe actually. First time on Skyscraper though. And this is, like I mentioned earlier, this is one of those sites where you get those like ridiculous zombie setups. I've seen, I think we might see it here. You put a zombie on that site table there, and then you put one on the bottom of the window. So if the attackers try to swing that site window there, and a defender's standing on the desk, the defender can see the attacker on the window, but the attacker can't see him back. So it's going to be interesting to see some of these Azami setups here. Mute's going to get the mute down on the wall just in time, forcing Osa to use some of the utility. Single wall is open, though.
Are gonna look to open up this wall. Coffee getting a little aggressive. Goyos do get popped. Also does have this angle. C4. One of her shields does go down. She still has another one. We're playing close on the breach. Gonna throw another C4.
And this is a free kill here if he gets it off.
Wow.
Orsa goes down, buck damage. He's gonna place another Goyo charge too. So huge for BGSU defense. I'm
Buck
not
is
sure.
down.
I'm not sure if they can pick him up. He does look safe. I just don't know if anyone's in the position to. Luck shot lurking through Dragon. Someone's droning for him, but he just gets smoked by Shaggy holding the angle there. 5v3, forced to pick up Sword outside of sight. Sword down to 20 health. BGSU has all the positioning. UIC has no map control right now. They're all just stuck outside, holding windows, holding breach. BGSU's just gonna zombie that off here. So good spot for the defenders here. Butters caught unaware though, but he doesn't finish the kill off, and Butters gonna be able to res. Deevy's gonna go down to Bandaroos. 5v2 for the defenders. Taco's gonna take a ton of damage here. Just a bad spot to be in as his attacker. Taco is going to go down outside of breach. Last guy's sword, bottom house stairs, about 5 HP. Shaggy's going to pick that kill up. Flawless defensive round for BGSU here.
Very unfortunate the Buck did go down, leaving him at 20 HP to try to clutch that. But, I mean, the C4 on the Osa was huge. Taking out both shields and in the end getting the pick onto Osa. Overall, good attempt on the attack, but in the end, does not work out in their favor.
Yeah, just they get both breaches open. They just Luckshot got shut down on that lurk, and it's the same story here as we had in Theme Park, where it's like these teams are relying on one lurker backside to try to get 3 or 4 kills while the rest of the team pushes breach in like the front side. And it's like you can't rely on one player to win you the round, and that's why things are getting really tough right now.
Yeah, trying to rely on one player in a team-based game is not good. Because if that player gets taken out, you're left in a man disadvantage, which can be turned into a win for the other team. We do see the Mira come out. She is going to play in Geisha.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2-1 here. BGSU defending that downstairs bomb site here. Looks like UIC is going to push from the east side here. Try to take office control like they did for the 2 karaoke attacks. Looks like Osa's already in. Same with the Buck. So swift map control out of UIC here. They're gonna try to be pushing delivery here. A lot of barricades. Pretty much every door is barricaded, which is kind of crazy, but I mean it's a sound call for BGSU. They know where they're pushing. It looks like they're just gonna fortify behind these mirrors and Geisha and then delivery. And the intels of the Maestro too. Buck is just gonna sit on site window here.
I'll fall off and go back to delivery. Trying to look for a pick onto someone, but no one is there. Geocam comes out. They're gonna find the Mira.
Yeah, so and the mirror does get open on Geisha. forces Banderoos to fall back. Gives a little spray. Not much he can do there, though. Is going to make a punch hole. So, still not completely giving up his positioning. DV's going to try to open this little terrace connector single wall here. Try to make it easier for UIC to rotate. Butters is going to be the entry as Sword's going to take him down. I believe that was downstairs near lobby. So that UIC once again gets their entry pick. Which I believe they've done 3 out of the 4 rounds here. Both mirrors get popped. A minute left. Good map control. UIC is in a prime position to take this round right now.
Players creeping up into lobby. So if he's gonna go up wave stairs and try to get a pick onto someone upstairs, if you're gonna rotate down black stairs. Andrews gets a pick onto the Zofia. Is gonna rotate back down to site.
We're going to see Coffee here. It has been a bit quiet in these first couple rounds. See if we can get him active again like he was on Theme Park. Looks like him and Banderoos going to do this dual little roam push here. Taco's going to take out Banderoos, though. He was on low health, so Banderoos just trying to swing. Only 15 seconds, though. Coffee's going to get 1. Coffee's going to get 2. It's a 2. Basher. DV's on a cam with 10 seconds left. Like, Coffee's going to take 1. Coffee's going to get
the ace. Is that that's an ace, right?
I believe that was a 4K, but yeah.
4K? Oh.
Just, I don't... It's the same thing over and over. UIC gets good map control. A minute and a half into the round. They get positioning. They get their entry pick. Like, UIC has entered 3 out of the 4 rounds here.
Yeah.
But they're just stalling, and BGSU relying on their 2 big players right now, Coffee and Banderoos, just running around like madmen, roaming and just killing everyone pretty much. So it's really comes down to UIC having to be more decisive on these executes. They look really indecisive right now. Like, they don't really know what they want. They like, we have all of this map control, we have entry, we don't really know what to do now. So someone in there needs to step up and start directing these takes so they can, because they stall out, and that's happened every round. BGSU on the other hand, you're doing fine. Their gameplay of Coffee and Banderoos go wild, everyone else sit on site has been working so far. They really have to get at least 1 more defensive round here to push it into a defensive side of favor for them.
I feel like you said, Coffee and Banderoos getting active and getting the picks is working out for them. I feel like if those 2 do go down, it is gonna turn into
And what a start there. Butter's gonna get the spawn kill on the Sword, as well as Basher on the Osa, taking a ton of damage from that C4 throw. Banderoos is gonna take a ton of damage. Oh, but he swings DV and gets a huge kill there. 5v3, gonna just board up that window. And BGSU is in a phenomenal position here, with Basher on low HP as well. 5v3. UIC does have a ton of time, though. They just need to take it slow, play as a team, find these roamers. Coffee playing down below.
players working their way towards the dragon side. There's a player in drum. And have a player hop in and out of terrace and rotate around.
Yeah, so see here, like, it's just Luckshot's waiting for these drones. They're just waiting for the Osa to kind of get over there and drone. Yeah, and Enrock's just going to smack Basher. Luckshot's going to take a ton of damage here. There's no way of them getting the ADS off, so they had to wait for the Osa to come. Osa just gets smoked. Luckshot taking a ton of damage. And they probably don't even know where Coffee is. Enrock is going to go down to Luckshot, though, so UIC does get a kill. Taco gets absolutely smoked by Coffee. Luckshot just in a blender right now. Coffee's going to take him out. BGSU takes their 4th defensive round in a row. Just what a dominant round out of BGSU there.
Coffee's just gonna continue to go crazy until he gets stopped.
Exactly. Like that's the second round now where BGSU super aggressive with these spawn peaks and these C4 throwouts. UIC just not ready for them, and if I'm correct, their mental's just probably out the window right now. They have to find a way to rally together to try to get some few rounds back, because this is map point. This is playoff point for them. BGSU obviously winning map 1 on that amazing clutch, and they've just taken all the momentum with them to map 2.
I think they're getting scared after that double C4 out the window, but I
Yeah,
mean,
so we got the office exhibition hold once again for BGSU. This was a good hold for them last time. UIC kind of just got stuck outside, didn't really take map control. They opened both the breaches, they just didn't really get into the building outside of Luckshot trying to lurk behind. He just got smoked. So I'd like to see here UIC take a whole team West Main push and then go out and get breaches. Or and a smiley face coming out of Butters here. Just the confidence on BGSU right now. Oh, and here, this is what UIC needed. Be patient. Bandiru is getting super aggressive on that run out. Just gonna get caught with his pants down, taken out. So UIC once again gets the entry with 30 seconds into the round. So let's see if they can actually do something with this, and if they can take map control without stalling out. Osa's just gonna sit on this window here. Legion being very aggressive. Does have both impacts. So Osa's got to be careful here that her shield doesn't get blown up.
well, we do see 2 players going for wall, Osa and Buck. Ace is a backside with diffuser, so if he dies, they have to rotate around and grab diffuser. He is droning out. He does ping the door for the Mozzie pass, which allows him to push his drone up further to drone out anyone in front of him. Sees no one dragon. Mozzie is downstairs, who's gonna rotate back up house. Nope.
Yeah, so once again, Luckshot pushing behind Dragon by himself. I think Shaggy knows this. It's the same thing that happened last time around on this site. He is going to fall back though, which gives Luckshot the opportunity just to take this site here. Legion is on, or Mozzie is on house stairs. So it does look like BGSU does know the general idea of what UIC is trying to do here. It just all comes down to timing and who can hit their shots. Coffee, C4 onto Luckshot. Big kill here, evening up the odds for BGSU. About 50 seconds left. We're in a 4v4. Walls are open, but once again, UIC not doing anything with it. Basher does get a big pick on the N-Rock, though, through the site window, giving BGSU the opportunity to take site. Taco has the bomb, gonna rotate all the way over around the drum side. UIC knows they have the opportunity to take site here and get a plant down. Let's see if they can execute it, though. Shaggy playing below with the C4. That could come in. Butters is gonna take Basher out from below. Sword gets Shaggy. Sword gets Coffee. 3v1 for UIC. Bomb not being put down yet. Let's see if Butters gets the ping on where the plant's gonna go. Just blind impacts. Doesn't see anyone. Looks like Taco is gonna get this plant down. UIC 3v1 post-plant opportunity here. Butters is gonna try to go up through the restaurant main stairs here. 30 seconds left. BGSU just holding their angles. Butters trying to do something here in drum. Gives his position away with the pre-fire. Doesn't know where any of the enemies are. Bombs down, takes a ton of damage, and Sword picks up the final kill, giving UIC their second attacking round going into their defensive half.
Does leave them at 4-2. We saw last time that BGSU ended 4-2 and ultimately came back due to UIC not being able to get active on their attacks. Will we see it this map?
Absolutely, and I think USC finally did exactly what they needed to do on that last attack round. They opened up site, they had the map control, they got the pick that they wanted, and then they were able to push in site and finally execute, unlike previous rounds where they would just sit there and stall out. So
We do see the mirror being played on this site. They do have the Wamai as well. I'm interested to see if Wamai does put the shield on Shrine, as he can just keep throwing his Wamai disc to keep the shield covered. But I'm not sure. Banditing the office wall just to keep them from opening that wall to get free control.
So we are going to see the Amaru Ying Sens Gridlock lineup, which is not a lineup you see every day. So Amaru's shotgun probably going to go up a hatch, or is just going to wait for their team to give them a ping to enter onto site here. Just doing their entry, their original droning.
Oh, drone bug. Sword is gonna rotate up. Black stairs. Amaru waiting for the ping.
Yings do go out from Bandaroos on the karaoke rappel. I don't know if they know that guy's there below, ready for the run out. And they do, and but sort of just gonna walk into Butter's shotgun there. This Wamai playing Geisha, doesn't know. They're just gonna jump into Geisha. Wamai Taco is gonna get Butters, but is gonna get smoked in the bag from Coffee. BGSU taking sight. Butters just gonna run into DV's shotgun though. DV is gonna get refragged. 3v1, last guy playing. NT, Luckshot, takes out Nrock. Knows where the Zofia is, gonna take a little chip damage. 1v2 for Luckshot, very clutchable. Sophia of Shaggy is getting aggressive. Oh, and Bandaroo swings at the perfect time as Luckshot drops his gun, starts sprinting. That's why you don't sprint in clutch situations, because timing like that. Anyway, BGSU taking their first attack round, giving them a 5-2 advantage here.
I think they're not gonna try that again. They're definitely not gonna try that again.
No, that was definitely like a pocket strat.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna go for a slower coordinated push here, probably from the backside.
Absolutely. So, it looks like UIC is gonna change it up here. Go for that office exhibition bomb site, bringing the Mira with Basher. See, now I don't know if I'm a big fan of this Mira, purely because of how easy it is to nade from below, as well as you can see from the window. So we're gonna have to see if BGSU can take advantage of this. They do only have one set of nades with Butters on the Nook, but I think if they can find the hole here, clear out any UIC roamers below, that should be a free kill onto that Mira.
Yeah, I feel like one of the things with this site is the whole site is a soft floor, so you can get naded from anywhere. But I mean, we'll just have to see how the round plays out.
Exactly. So it looks like BGSU is going to go for a more direct take here. They got two players pushing that Geisha side. Coffee on the Thermite, going to be pushing that main breach. See, so Butters is just going to drone out. Below here, there is that bandit playing there of Sword. So depending on who gets that kill is going to be good. But it looks like Sword's just going to run up and just abandon it. So UIC here trying to get this wall open. Nrock's going to throw an ace charge on his own shield. Bandaroo's going to get run out on by Luckshot and going to get taken out. just after Abel getting to get the wall open. So UIC in a man advantage here. However, BGSU does have the breach open, so see if what they can do with that. Looks like Butter's just lurking over here.
Smoke doesn't know.
DV just gonna not be paying attention. It looks like there is a flanker though, maybe even two. Buckshot shooting his teammate. Okay.
Thankfully, doesn't connect though.
Oh, and he
big pick.
smokes the thermite. Butter's gonna get down from the C4. Shaggy is gonna refrag, depending on if they can pick up Butters here. Shaggy is gonna push in, try to get. It should be a pretty easy revive. Sword's gonna hear it. Doesn't have a C4, but he is gonna swing. Being very cautious here. It's gonna shoot a few shots. No one hitting each other. Still a 3v3 with about a minute left. BGSU has plenty of time to figure out how they're gonna push the site and how they're gonna execute. NROC still just sitting outside the breach, holding the wall. Doesn't have any ace charges left, so this Mira is looking pretty free. However, see, as we talked about at the beginning, Nook just gonna walk down from below. See if he can hopefully try to get this frag grenade onto the Mira.
Still has two nades in pockets. So
Pings are gonna go out. Mira is playing pretty soft, so this is not gonna hit. Mira playing close on the window. Basher's gonna C4 Shaggy, and none of the nades are gonna hit, so lack of intel there for BGSU, just trying to blind nade. Gonna see if the guns can come alive here and clutch the 2v3, or if UIC can pull this one out. Butter's position gets thrown away by the prox mine, and then Basher's gonna clean up NROC for their third round.
That round was a little closer. Unfortunately, the nades did not connect. If those nades did connect, I feel like the round would have went in a different direction. But
Absolutely. I mean, they just didn't have enough intel. And then that C4 kill obviously hurt.
Yeah.
Really, I think what dictated that round though was that Jaeger shot on the thermite on the top of the stairs there. That gave thermite hadn't used either breach charge yet, and Coffee, arguably BGSU's best player so far, absolutely taken out of the round pretty early on, earlier than he would have liked. So anyway, 5-3. UIC is gonna go back to the karaoke T-bomb site, back with the Mira. So they've played Mira what, 3 rounds so far?
Yep.
All 3 rounds, I think. So BGSU really hasn't done much to counter it. Compared to UIC, which countered the Miras pretty quickly. So NROC is gonna bring the new op in Brava. We're gonna see if she can do anything there. But not a lot of like electronics sprung by UIC side, so could be interesting. Mira with that has the C4 ripped. Just giving a sound, trying to get that sound cue. Pretty big extension here coming from UIC, trying to hold the exact same thing that they held last time. BGSU is going to start their entry onto Geisha here.
Those look like they have a player downstairs. I'm pretty sure that's... Mir does go down to Butters.
Trying to see what that was. Did Butters or did Basher drop, or did he shoot him through the wall? Taco's gonna take a ton of damage here. Sword on the Warden shotgun. It's gonna make holes below that Geisha entry. We're gonna have to see if BGSU can spot that out, or if they're just gonna walk into its gun. Vanderoo sees the shotgun close. Taco's gonna go down to Shaggy, giving BGSU the 5-3 man advantage here. Vanderoo's trying to fire off the smoke. Both trade a little chip damage. Nothing too bad though. Coffee's gonna try to push this backside. It's gonna get into drum with the Yana of Butters. DV's going to take out Butters, though. So UIC bringing it back. Only a 3v4. Luckshot's going to take out Coffee, making this even. DV's going to miss the shotgun shot. Take a ton of damage here. 3v3 effectively with about a minute left into the round. Banderoos are just trying to walk up these restaurant stairs. Sees the Warden with the shotgun. So UIC has 2 shotguns right now, playing close corners along with Luckshot. Enrock's going to start using Brava's ability. Just nothing really useful to take. Enrock's going to slowly come in through these main stairs into T hallway. Not sure if they see him. He's going to take out Enrock. Just walks into sight, picks up 2. Sword's going to take Shaggy back 2v1 for BGSU. Oh, and he reloads and he has to drop. BGSU doesn't have bomb, though, so they're going to be playing for kills, and Enrock's going to finish it off. What a run from Enrock there, putting BGSU to match point.
Just able to walk inside like that is crazy.
Yeah, you'd think the smoke would hear him and just swing him. Like, you have a shotgun close quarter. You got to be aggressive there. You can't just sit on that passive angle like they did there.
Especially since Enrock did shoot at the alibi first. Smoke should have swung at that second. Oh.
Okay.
Technical difficulties. Going on to a quick little break due to some technical issues.
Seconds left of the glass.
What a keep goes down. Able to fly
Looking to increase your aim? Kovacs is one of the best aim trainers and a proud partner of Midwest R6. Upgrade your FPS skills with over 21,000 scenarios, map editors, and much more. Kovacs. Want to build your resume? Midwest is looking for volunteers in many different categories that fit your desire. Want to do digital marketing? We got you. Interested in statistics, moderation, production, or social media? This is the place for you. Build your career and resume with Midwest R6. All members will shadow their designed position and be given a shot at the big leagues. Do you think you have what it takes? Send us your resume to midwestrr6league@gmail.com or fill out your interest form located in the Midwest R6 Discord server.
He's halfway up now. Halfway up. Like.
Robo getting taken down. Yana just walking in the. Oh, Sludge. Oh, come on! But not realizing there's a second player there. It's a 1v1.
The blitz is in.
Oh, but that.
Midwest R6 is looking for league sponsorships. Want to be a part of many college students' next journey? Midwest R6 focuses to give college students and beyond an opportunity to get real-world experience in their desired career field or a hobby they enjoy. Midwest R6 aims to work with businesses that believe what people do matters. Want to be a part of the journey? Send us an email at midwestrr6league@gmail.com to get started.
Seconds left of the glass.
What a keep goes down. Able to fly
Looking to increase your aim? Kovacs is one of the best aim trainers and a proud partner of Midwest R6. Upgrade your FPS skills with over 21,000 scenarios, map editors, and much more. Kovacs. Want to build your resume? Midwest is looking for volunteers in many different categories that fit your desire. Want to do digital marketing? We got you. Interested in statistics, moderation, production, or social media? This is the place for you. Build your career and resume with Midwest R6. All members will shadow their design position and be given a shot at the big leagues. Do you think you have what it takes? Send us your resume to midwestrr6league@gmail.com or fill out your interest form located in the Midwest R6 Discord server.
He's halfway up now. Halfway up, like.
Robo getting taken down. Yana just walking in the. Oh, Sludge. Oh, come on! But not realizing there's a second player there. It's a 1v1.
The blitz is in.
Oh, but
Midwest R6 is looking for league sponsorships. Want to be a part of many college students' next journey? Midwest R6 focuses to give college students and beyond an opportunity to get real-world experience in their desired career field or a hobby they enjoy. Midwest R6 aims to work with businesses that believe what people do matters. Want to be a part of the journey? Send us an email at midwestrr6league@gmail.com to get started.
Seconds left. Have the glass. What
Oh,
an
to keep those out. Able to fly
Looking to increase your aim? Kovacs is one of the best aim trainers and a proud partner of R6.
Welcome back to Midwest R6. We come back after some technical issues, but they're getting resolved. Match point. Who do you think is going to win this next round?
I mean, BGSU obviously 6-3 up. I mean, you have to say UIC wins at least one round here. They're on the defense, on survival point here. Like, you'd have to think that they pull something together, but who knows? BGSU is super hot in their attacks right now. And once again, like the story of this entire matchup, it's like one player making a play wins the round for their team. Like on that last round, Enrock able just to walk in sight and get a triple kill. He was 1-5 at that point, just playing mostly the support role, not really impacting the game on the scoreboard. And when his name was called there, he just walked into sight, gave BGSU the round, put him to match point.
Yeah, I mean, him walking in sight there was huge, but I feel like since he did shoot at the alibi first, I feel like smoke should have swung, but it was just unfortunate timing. I don't think they really anticipated him to swing in sight like that, but in the end, it worked out for BGSU.
Exactly. So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how each team adapts here. You got that little pause here, gave both teams time to talk it out. BGSU got to talk about how they want to close this game out. UIC obviously talking about how they have to come back here, push it to overtime, and then take it to a map 3. So we're gonna see which team is gonna compete here. Like which player is gonna make a play for their team to give them a round.
Who wants it more?
Exactly. So we're getting everyone back into the lobby. Shouldn't be too much longer. So get to see this exciting finish on Skyscraper. BGSU up 6-3 onto UIC right now. UIC on the defense, BGSU on the attack. I don't know if UIC has office exhibition site open, so
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We're gonna see. Slowly getting into the game here.
I don't think we seen a downstairs hold from UIC yet. I don't think we have.
No, we have not. We had that one BGSU hold that they were able that Coffee was able to 4K, but that's the only time we've gone downstairs on this map so far.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
Things are getting started back up here as we move into a match point. We see everyone getting hyped up here.
And we have another issue. So we're gonna go back and rehost again. So while we do that, talking more about the game. So BGSU looking to close it out, obviously. UIC looking to come back. What is your prediction?
Um, honestly, I'm seeing a comeback, but maybe. But I mean, with the momentum that BGSU has, I feel like they're gonna close it out.
Yeah, I mean, before the rehost, yeah, they had all the momentum. So they were down early on that theme park game, brought it all the way back. UIC gave them another round, and then BGSU was able to take another couple rounds straight, ending it with that awesome 1v3 clutch, and then they just took all the momentum into Skyscraper, winning 4 rounds in a row on that defense, having some pretty solid individual plays, and even on the attack here, they've won two of the 3 rounds on attack. So you gotta say, momentum wise, at least BGSU kind of has this. But I mean, I still believe in UIC. They still have a ton of firepower. So it's gonna be, we'll see which team comes out.
Yeah, I mean, when you get a nice clutch like that, I feel like you're fired up in the moment and you want to just close it out as fast as possible and celebrate the win with your team.
Exactly. So we're gonna see if BGSU can do that, or if we're gonna see UIC take it and put it into a map 3. Because in all honesty, I think uh, if UIC can win it or come back, I think they have map 3 because they're gonna have all the momentum onto the clubhouse. So I think BGSU has to close it out now, or they're in trouble.
Yeah. Um, I guess who do you feel like is like one strong attacker and one strong defender?
Like operator wise,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with the nades on attack. So Yana, Nook. I mean, those guys are pretty overpowered. And then on defense, like we were talking about earlier, I think the two new attack ops or 2 new defense ops are super overpowered with the Azami and the Solus. I think Valk, if played correctly, is probably the best op in the game, utility wise. And then yeah, for attack, I mean, attack is in a spot right now where, like, obviously outside of grenades, that I think it's pretty even. I've becoming big fan of Twitch DMR. I think that's pretty good. How about you?
Um, I mean, on attack, I feel like nades are good, but in my opinion, Gridlock to me is like one of the strongest ops because you can use her for flank watch. You can also use her for covering up sounds of like either pushing. What I like to do is if I'm in like a clutch situation, I'll throw tracks down and I'll go for the plant just to cover up the noise. It just makes it a little easier in like 1vx's.
And I think another thing with Good Luck, is like she brings way more than just like her utility. Like, her gun is good. She has Gone 6. She has smoke grenades. She has obviously her ability with the spikes, and it's like outside of her being like super slow and super loud, I guess. Yeah, she's she could bring a lot to the table.
Yeah. Her two main guns are really heavy hitting, especially with her AR. If you throw an extended barrel, it gives that damage increase now, which I've been experimenting with. I mean, the recoil is kind of crazy, but if you get that down, I mean, you get a really heavy hitting gun, and with her LMG, you also get a lot of bullets, you can afford to pre-fire things. Also with the 2x scope, I mean, it has no recoil even after the LMG nerfs, but yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like she's one of the strongest attackers, and like even on the defense side of things, I mean, a lot of people would disagree, but Cav is like one of my favorite defense ops right now because she does have the silent step. You're silent when you run around. You can get the Intero for free info. Um, her pistol's really strong. Her SMG, it's kind of weak, but I mean, if you can hit your heads, obviously any gun's good at that point. But
Yes, I mean, I don't know. I don't play Cav much, if at all, and I don't really see her in like the lobbies I play in. So
I'm just a rat.
yeah, I mean, I think it's all relative. It all depends on your play style, what you're going up against.
Yeah. I mean, even with my two, he has the AUG, he also has MP5, but I run the AUG over the MP5 because it is, in my opinion, a little bit stronger. And I mean, he has rechargeable utils, so if you're in like a situation where you need something to deny like nades, smokes, flashes, you can just throw your disc down and you can be safe.
Yeah. So I think we're getting the lobby back up. Hopefully we can get this game going again. Kind of a long pause, so sorry for that, but things happen, technical difficulties happen. Looks like everyone's getting to the lobby.
I'm just excited to see what BGSU brings. If they can finish it here, or if it does go to a map 3. Just seeing who wants it more, who's gunning tonight. But
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Long pause for the players. I think after this long of a pause, like BGSU's kind of lost their momentum here. So it really is just gonna come down to team play and if someone can outgun the other guy.
very true. Does look like we have everyone back in the lobby right now, waiting on the start. But so far, it's been pretty close, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, each round really can go in. If you look like at the individual rounds, it really could go to either team. It's really depending on who the what. Really depends on who's like hitting their shots or who's gonna make the play.
Yep. Um, it does look like we are getting back into the match point. BGSU still on attack. Hopefully we can see them close it out here. It would be an upset.
Yeah, so getting into here, looks like BGSU is gonna bring out that Monty. Um, that's something they did early on Theme Park when they weren't winning rounds. They brought the Monty out to see, and that I mean it helped them a lot. Outside that one round where Oryx just ran into him, like the Monty was super useful. So it should be interesting to see how BGSU uses the Monty to take map control and how quickly they can do it.
Do you see them go into the barbecue site? Mira playing upstairs, gonna try to hold that terrace side down and Geisha. We do see another player rotating up.
Yeah, so looks like UIC. This is really the one site in this map. You basically need heavy vertical control, or it's almost impossible to hold the site, because all of the ceiling here on this site is soft. So obviously you have the ash with you have both Ash and Ace bringing breach charges, so you got plenty of vertical destruction, so vertical and soft destruction. You got the Monty and the Lion for map control, and then obviously you have the nades with the Yana. So we're gonna see how BGSU can take this. It looks like the Monty is just gonna run right into delivery here. He's gonna see one playing that long desk. Coffee's just gonna swing and get smoked by Taco. Taco's gonna get the entry here for UIC, and he's just gonna run back to site. Smart move here. UIC gets the entry with about 30 seconds into the round.
They are gonna try to push this closet, bathroom, and into master bedroom. We do see a player outside of. I can't recall the call out for some reason, but he is solo, which is unfortunate. We do see him trying to regroup with his teammates here. Players pushing reception. Monty obviously going first, trying to get this info. Pushes into delivery.
Yeah, so and then this is the advantage of having a Monty. I mean, as long as he's careful for that frost mat there. Like, you lose a guy 30 seconds in the round, teams tend to stall out there. With the Monty, you can get that map control back relatively quickly. So we're gonna see if BGSU can get some picks. They still have to. They have a minute and a half, but they still have to deal with the mirrors, the smokes. They gotta burn this utility. Monty's just gonna be sitting here waiting for the Ash to destroy the shield. Gonna take that frost mat out finally. But Sword's gonna take out Butters, making it a 5v3 for UIC. Monty's stuck in delivery here. Taco is gonna go down though, the Shaggy. However, the Monty's just gonna get smoked out, forcing Bandaroos to have to actively push, but he's gonna decide to run away.
Well, three smokes do go down.
3 smokes do go down, but 50 seconds left for BGSU. Down a man, all on low health, outside of NRock. Mira's still up. We're gonna see if BGSU just needs to hit their shots, or if UIC is gonna win this due to time. Sword is gonna take a ton of damage here on that swinging lobby from the hallway. Monty is gonna go down. Steve actually team kills Sword here, giving a little opening. NRock is gonna take DV out, effectively making this a 2v2. They don't know where the mirror is. Lugshot's gonna double. NRock stuck in the 1v2, doesn't know where the last guys are. Basher's just gonna hold up for time. NRock just pre-firing random angles, doesn't know anything. Basher is gonna take him out for above, giving UIC another defensive round, making it 6-4.
That Monty going down there is very, very crucial for the defenders. It kind of denies plant a little bit, so they can get an easier time trying to find the planter and also killing them. The smokes did deal a ton of damage to the Monty, allowing him to get down from another player. But in the end, doesn't work out because they do still have a player on Vert to get the closing kill.
Exactly, especially at the end there. Like Monty, if Monty doesn't go down there, it's a 3v2 for BGSU with a Monty with a shield up. Like that's pretty good fave odds. But anyway, going into this next round, UIC once again is gonna try to attempt to hold exhibition office here, bringing the same mirror they've brought every single round. We're gonna see if BGSU can finally counter this with a nade from below, or they're gonna let the mirror do what she did last time and hold that map control the entire round.
We do see 4 players switching ops.
Yeah, so I think they see that it's exhibition office. So they're just trying to go for a more conventional push, and they go away from the nades, which I'm gonna question because I don't know, like if you can, especially with the mirror being there, like just nade it from below, but apparently they're gonna attempt to open the wall and then ace charge the mirror. I'm not sure what they're gonna do here. So looks like they have a little bit of a split push going. Gridlock's going all the way north. 2 guys are gonna be pushing Geisha, and then Osa and the Ace, I believe, are going to be pushing that main wall.
And it isn't bathroom. If they don't clear him out, he might jump out. but I don't think he will. He'll rotate out of bathroom, going back up house stairs with another player. H wall does get opened. There might unrepel looking for anyone in there or near there. We do see Alibi rotate into drum, holding this breach. She could very easily get a pick off of this.
Yeah, so the Alba just holding drum. It does look like they bandit tricked the main wall. They are still gonna get the left side open, but Enrock only has one ace charge left. So is he gonna use it for the rest of the wall, or is he gonna use it for that mirror charge or that mirror? Luckshot still holding the breach from drum. It does look like BGSU does know where he is. He's gonna take a ton of damage, and he just gets caught lacking there. Shaggy just gonna swing from Geisha, get the freest kill he's had all night. BGSU is going to attempt to start their assault onto site.
Osa shield goes down. Enrock trying to get active on breach. He does know that there is one minibar. Osa is on the samurai window. Those are drone down. He's gonna drone out this guy. We have another player rotating into terrace. The shield is still up. Tracks do go down.
So Budgers is going to take a oh, and Shaggy misses the Zofia charge and dies equivalently. DV is going to take him down. However, they are on low HP. The smokes will come out. And Enrock and Coffee just try to walk into sight and get doubled there. 2v4 effectively for BGSU. UIC just has to hold down sight here now. The mirror are still up. They still have the map control they want, so things are looking good for UIC at the moment. And as I say that, Banderoos and Butters are going to get 2 picks of their own, making this a 2v2. Oh, but Banderoos gets a little too aggressive, doesn't see the bandit behind the bar, totally focused on the mirror. Butters in the 1v2 is just going to get quick swung by sword, and UIC pushing for this overtime.
Very unfortunate turn of events right there.
Yeah, I mean, the two guys from BGSU just try to walk into sight. Guess they just didn't have enough intel, and USC was able to pick up some free kills and effectively giving them the round.
We do see UIC going into karaoke A&T room where they did lose to the 3K at the end of the round. Will they let it happen again?
Yeah, so the UIC still doing pretty much the same thing they've been doing the entire game, relying on this Mira, the Alibi, and the Smoke, along with the Frost and the Wamai. It looks like BGSU back to the Amaru play that they had round 1 of their attack, which they were able to take. Let's see how they can execute this time around.
They don't bring the Ying this time. So I'm kind of interested to see what Zamaru does decide to push.
Yeah, so BGSU with the Amaru is going to look to push this extended hold into Exhibition Office. Looks like the whole team is gonna roam clear compared to that split push that they've been deciding to do.
One does go out. Mirror is spotted by the Twitch drone. Does take out the mirror window. Will they try to push and take this mirror out? Single wall does get opened by Zofia. Mirror does drop bottom house stairs. Ace is opening up office breach, and they are effectively droning out. They do spot someone in drum who is going to rotate off. He's going to rotate off to play the shield, and they are getting active in the backside. 3 players in office area, 1 still outside, rotate into office as well. They do have a player playing these feet holes, which is a very good angle to get a free pick onto someone in terrace. Tries to throw a my disc, gets thrown my disc down. Still a player playing in top drum behind the shield. Drone does go out. They open the connector wall into Dragon.
Yeah, so BGSU finally gets terrace control with about a minute and 20 left in the round. UIC effectively falling back. One playing drum, one playing geisha. Shaggy and Devi are gonna exchange some damage here. No kills yet though. Coffee's gonna look to get active here. Sees the guy close. It is Luckshot. Luckshot's gonna take a few shots and then run away. Flores drone's going out. Bandaroo's still outside the map. Coffee's gonna go down here to Luckshot, giving UIC the entry kill. Enrock's just gonna hold. Bandaroos goes down the sword now, making it a 5v3 in favor of the UIC. Looking more and more likely as the round goes on that we will go to overtime. What a pre-fire. 5v1 for Luckshot, all coming down to Butters on the Amaru shotgun. And that's a flawless round for UIC. So 3 rounds in a row after the rehost, UIC has pushed map 2 into overtime, looking to make it a map 3.
Looks like my prediction might come true of the reversal here, going into a map 3. But we'll have to see with this OT. BGSU still on attack. They do bring pretty much the same lineup. They do bring the Jaeger instead of the Frost. They do have the Ying now. And they do go Exhibition and Office.
Okay, so overtime now between BGSU and UIC. UIC's gonna be choosing the Exhibition Office hold, like you said. We're gonna see how BGSU can change up their attack. Looks like they're heavy on the soft breach here, not as much hard breach as they've been running. We're gonna see if they are gonna change the ops though, maybe once they find the site. Interesting mirror on that single wall. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that, but it does give them intel there.
They do switch out for hard breach and impact EMPs. So hopefully they do go for the split push as it did work previously. They do have the same mirror setup. They have nades this time, so hopefully they can get the nade kill from below onto Mira. But we'll see.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for BGSU's sake at least to go below and nade the guy, because they've just struggled to do that the other 2 rounds, and Basher's just able to be free in sight pretty much. No really conflict coming his way. He doesn't really have to worry about anything because he's just able to sit on that mirror and hold the window behind him. So if they can pressure him from below here, I think that's going to be really in favor of them.
He's punching the mirror onto the single wall into mini bar. Enrock does hear shots from the mirror.
Yeah, so it looks like Mira's just going to be sitting up on top of that desk to avoid being naded from below. Not sure if BGSU knows that or not. Look, so a heavy horizontal room coming out from UIC here. BGSU is just going to try to open that main breach here with the OSA, trying to get that control. Yana, they have the pings. Going for the nade. That won't get the kill, but it will open up a sightline for the Mira due to her being on the table. Butters is going to get the entry on the sword. The first entry BGSU has gotten since the rehose. Basher's going to take a ton of damage sitting on that table. Ying's going to come out for the execute. Basher completely blind. Bandaroo's into sight. Enrock gets one. Luckshot responds on the Shaggy. Taco's going to take a ton of damage here. Butter's going to finally finish him off. Luckshot's going to take out Enrock before being traded off by Bandaroos. 3v1 effectively for BGSU. Basher in the 1v3, low health. They know where he is. Everyone's evacuated the building here. Basher, in a dire situation, sees the OSA shield, trying just to avoid any contact and try to get these 1v1s. Gonna open up the Mira. Tosses a C4 out, tries to get it. And he sprints and Butters takes him out. First round of OT goes to BGSU on the attack there.
It is good for BGSU as they do have defense now, which we've seen that BGSU is. I mean, they have good sight holds, and if UIC does get stagnant on their attacks, that BGSU will run the round. But as long as they keep solid momentum through the attack and take control effectively and efficiently, I feel like UIC might win this round.
Yeah, I mean, so they're gonna go karaoke tea room, which, if I remember correctly, they won both times, I believe. Or no, they lost that first round, but then they won it twice after. So UIC probably going to be taking that roam clear off the east side. Not as much traps as they've been bringing. They still do have that frost and the legion though.
We don't see the Mira like UIC brought, but I mean, they didn't run it previously on this site. Or did they? I think they might have. I'm not sure, but we are going to see 3 players on the backside.
Yeah, so like I said before, UIC going for this east side take. Bringing the same ops they've been pretty much bringing the entire time. They do have the Flores, which should speed up the time it takes to get the utility off. Got Coffee just kind of barricading every door here. Just trying to slow UIC down. I think they did this on their downstairs attack earlier in the match. Just barricading everything. So UIC gonna start taking office control here. They got the breach open. Droning out site, or droning out office, sorry. Osa wants to jump in. Coffee does take some damage, put some damage onto Luckshot. Gonna go for the C4 below. Doesn't connect though. UIC takes lounge, is gonna push into Terrace Dragon area. And Rock just playing his shield right now. So about a minute 40 in, a little action, nothing much. As I said, that Butters is gonna take a good amount of damage here. As same as Bandaroo, so they're just gonna dip. Bandaroo's on this little elevated hatch area, or elevated area on the split. And Rock giving info to his team. They know where the enemies are. ADS is off. That grenade's gonna come. Doesn't get the kill, but does destroy the shield. Enrock's gonna get the opening kill on the Basher. Rotate close into the corner. I'm not sure if UIC knows this. Buckshot just holding an angle from drum onto the frost here. UIC about a minute left. They lose their Osa. DV's gonna take a ton of damage. However, Jaeger does go down in Enrock. So UIC makes it a 4v4 with about 50 seconds left. Damage given to both teams. Shaggy's begins to throw the smokes out. Andrews, I'm not sure if they know where he is. Butters goes down though by Luckshot. The Frost gets one. Coffee takes out Luckshot. 3v2, 3v1 for UIC. Taco takes the kill, but he's all the way downstairs. He's got to run the entire length of the map. No intel into a 1v2 with Shaggy and Coffee. He's got to hit some crazy shots here if they want to win this. This is for the playoffs. Taco into gold breach. No one from BGSU swinging him. Coffee picks up the kill. BGSU takes out UIC, and they are going to move on to the round of 8, eliminating UIC.
What an intense game.
What a game. BGSU up 6-3, having technical difficulties, loses their momentum. UIC comes back, takes 3 rounds in a row, pushes it to OT, and BGSU, with the resiliency, wins the first attack round in overtime and takes the second round, giving them the win. moving them on into the playoffs.
I mean, I was expecting UIC to win, but as we move on from that, we go into a post-game interview, I believe.
So, it'll be a few minutes before that. We got to get the guy in here, set everything up. But that game was great. So, really the tale of the story, just UIC or BGSU and UIC having their star players battle each other out. Whoever really, it came down to who could hit their shots and who was the more aggressive or the more aggressive player on the roam.
Yeah. I mean, two very unorthodox maps that aren't really seen that often, but I mean overall, it was a fun game to watch.
Okay, so in just a few minutes, we're going to take a quick break here, get this post-game interview set up for the winner of BGSU taking over UIC 2-0.
Seconds left of the glass.
What
What an
a keep goes
execute.
down. Able to fly
Looking to increase your aim? Kovacs is one of the best aim trainers and a proud partner of Midwest R6. Upgrade your FPS skills with over 21,000 scenarios, map editors, and much more. Kovacs. Want to build your resume? Midwest is looking for volunteers in many different categories that fit your desire. Want to do digital marketing? We got you. Interested in statistics, moderation, production, or social media? This is the place for you. Build your career and resume with Midwest R6. All members will shadow their design position and be given a shot at the big leagues. Do you think you have what it takes? Send us your resume to midwestrr6league@gmail.com or fill out your interest form located in the Midwest R6 Discord server.
He's halfway up now. Halfway up. Like.
Robo getting taken down. Yana just walking in the. Oh, Sludge. Oh, come on! But not realizing there's a second player there. It's a 1v1.
The blitz is in.
Oh, but
Midwest R6 is looking for league sponsorships. Want to be a part of many college students' next journey? Midwest R6 focuses to give college students and beyond an opportunity to get real-world experience in their desired career field or a hobby they enjoy. Midwest R6 aims to work with businesses that believe what people do matters. Want to be a part of the journey? Send us an email at midwestrr6league@gmail.com to get started.
Seconds left of the glass. What an
What a
execute.
keep goes down. Able to fly.
Looking to increase your aim? Kovacs is one of the best aim trainers and a proud partner of Midwest R6. Upgrade your FPS skills with over 21,000 scenarios, map editors, and much more. Kovacs. Want to build your resume? Midwest is looking for volunteers in many different categories that fit your desire. Want to do digital marketing? We got you. Interested in statistics, moderation, production, or social media? This is the place for you. Build your career and resume with Midwest R6. All members will shadow their designed position and be given a shot at the big leagues. Do you think you have what it takes? Send us your resume to midwestrr6league@gmail.com or fill out your interest form located in the Midwest R6 Discord server.
He's halfway up now. Halfway up. Like.
Robo getting taken down. Yana just walking in the. Oh, Sludge. Oh, come on! But not realizing there's a second player there. It's a 1v1.
The blitz is in.
Oh, but
Midwest R6 is looking for league sponsorships. Want to be a part of many college students' next journey? Midwest R6 focuses to give college students and beyond an opportunity to get real-world experience in their desired career field or a hobby they enjoy. Midwest R6 aims to work with businesses that believe what people do matters. Want to be a part of the journey? Send us an email at midwestrr6league@gmail.com to get started.
Seconds left. Have the glass. What an
What a
execute
keep
right
goes
now.
down. Able to fly
Looking to increase your aim? Kovacs is one of the best aim trainers and a proud partner of Midwest R6. Upgrade your
And we are back after the BGSU UIC game. BGSU takes it 2-0. We are joined by one of the BGSU players, Butters. Butters, how are you doing tonight after your win?
We're doing good. I was a little worried, map 2, but managed to pull it an OT. I was very happy about that.
Yeah, starting off on Theme Park, going down, what was it, 4-1? How were you guys kind of like planning on that, or how did you guys feel about that comeback? Because you made, 3 rounds in a row, got all the momentum back?
Yeah, we know our attacks are usually sloppy, so like going down 1-4, it's not like the end of the world, but it's definitely not ideal. Once we got onto defense, we kind of found our footing and then just figured out what we needed to do to get some more rounds.
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of that Theme Park game, that 1v3 clutch, what was going on in the comms there?
There's a lot of chaos up until it was like a 2v3 with Banjus and NRAC up, and then we lost Banjus, and it was just kind of seeing what happens. It was a little weird from like NRAC's POV. You couldn't really see the Jackal or the I think it was the Osa that was on the breach as well. So it's just kind of like not knowing who's up, who's not. It was wild. Didn't know what was gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it was a crazy clutch. It got everyone here going wild. Got a few TikTok clips or YouTube short clips for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then kind of take me through Skyscraper. Like, you guys are up 6-3, have all the momentum. What were you kind of like talking about in that during like the tech timeout?
Well, once we got on our defenses for Sky, we kind of knew that they were slow in their executes, so we just tried to play into that as much as we could. And then over the tech timeout, we're just trying to stay warm, not get lost or just kind of like lose the mindset of needing to win. So we almost threw that one. Those 3 rounds were a little tough.
Yeah, I mean, you guys go down 3 rows in a row, push it to overtime, and then you win that massive attack round. Like, and you follow it up with that defense round. So, I mean, how you feeling going into the next round of playoffs?
I'm kind of excited. I don't know who we play. So I think the match was
It's
supposed to
gonna
happen.
be the winner of Western Michigan. Yep, you'll play Western Michigan.
All right, I'm definitely excited to play them. We had to, I think we were supposed to be a stream match for like week 6 or something like that, but we ended up, one of our guys was on vacation, so we had to try to go for a reschedule. But I'm excited to play them with our actual roster and see what we can do.
Nice. So, I mean, anything to say to the fans? Anything on your mind you want to say?
Not really. Thanks for watching, supporting us. We're not as terrible as it seems. That's all I got.
All right, Butters. Thank you for joining us. Congrats on your win. Wish you the best of luck going into the next round of playoffs.
Thank you.
I need a scarecrow after what you did. 'Cause all of the birds know that I'm almost dead. I'm barely breathing, I'm barely awake. You left me in pieces, there's no more to break. Don't wake me up, not in this century. Don't wake me up, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips. 'Cause you're just a ghost inside my head. I need an angel after what you did. 'Cause you were the devil, you messed with my head. You lied to my mother, you lied to my friends. You said that you'd be there, but this never ends. Don't wake me up, not in this century. Don't wake me up, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips. 'Cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost. 'Cause you're just a ghost inside my head. 'Cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. 'Cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips. You're just a ghost inside my head. Oh, you're just a ghost inside my head. I need a scarecrow